Good evening, campers, it's me, Kira. Today we are going to talk about the 1956 novel The Key by Junichiro Tanizaki. Tanizaki is probably most known for the Makioka Sisters. I've not read the Makioka Sisters, so we're just going to leave it there. But after reading The Key, I'm probably going to put it off for some time. The Key, my first ever Tanizaki, was recommended by Bob the Bookerer. And I have to say, Bob, why? Why? Why would you hate me? First of all, it must be said that The Key is an epistolary novel. It is told through diary entries, and we all know what the epistolary novel is. It's the junk mail of literature. I will be taking no further questions, only compliments. But let's get into what these hentai diaries are all about. And yes, this is a hentai book, and no, leave your tentacles out of the hole. Not like that. It's just perverse. It's about sex. That's what hentai means. And Tanizaki basically writes about a unnamed man and his wife Fikuko who write diaries simultaneously about their sexual wants, desires, and what they expect from their partner. And whilst we flick between the husband and wife's narratives, we also learn as time passes about their daughter and her relationship, or relationship to be. Now, Tanizaki advises the reader through these diary entries that the husband and the wife are unaware of each other's diary, while simultaneously these characters are not very coy in the fact, and also like completely drop in the fact that they're fully aware about the other person's diary. Also, what makes this frustrating rather than interesting is that because this is the epistolary novel, the junk mail of literature, we don't really learn anything about these characters. We don't really have any depth to them. We talk about feet a lot. Tarantino, eat your heart out. Problem here, and something that I know about the Makioka Sisters, is that Tanizaki's novel is quiet. And when you have a quiet novel about two people who just talk about sex a lot, it's very dry. It's very boring. I flicked pages in this novel wondering when anything interesting was going to happen. And guess what, people? It didn't happen. Now, something to consider here is in regards to Japanese literature and its depiction of sex. I know Murakami, people don't really like Murakami because of how he talks about sex, but in regard to the grand scope of Japanese literature, Murakami's not really an outlier in this. They all seem, Abe, Tanizaki, Murakami, they all do the same things. It's very... There's got to be something about the Japanese are wanting to talk about hentai and expressing sexual deeds. My thinking is socially and externally, it's a very repressed culture. They keep a lot of their emotions to themselves. So when it comes to the internal and let it go, it kind of just floods out of them. And it always comes across as angsty teenage boy talking about sex. That's how it all comes across. And like the worst of Murakami's novels, this just talks about it like an angsty teenager. I didn't like it. I don't think the plot twist at the end was at all... I mean, it wasn't even plot twisty. I've seen rulers with bigger plot twists. All in all, didn't like it, didn't rate it. Bon appetit, 1 out of 10, eat your heart out.